OnSong lets you control your music hands-free with a variety of foot pedals. And one of those foot pedals is the Vidami Blue. Let's take a look at this product and how you can use it in OnSong. The Vidami Blue is a really well-built pedal made with solid steel construction and features 5 switches that you can use to control OnSong. In addition, this is a 3-in-1 pedal. What we mean is you can use this to control video if you're practicing music off of YouTube or other video tutorials. You can also configure it to control your digital audio workstation, such as Pro Tools, Logic, or Studio One. To set the mode of the Vidami Blue, you'll have to consult the user manual, but you typically press 3 of the buttons at the same time, and the light will flash to indicate what mode you're in. If you're using this with OnSong, make sure you're using it in page turner mode. To connect the Vidami Blue to your iPad or iPhone, you'll need to pair it. First, let's turn it around and take a look at the back. Here you'll see we have a simple on-off switch. Turn it on. Soon we'll see some lights to indicate if Bluetooth is active or if you have a low battery. You can always charge it with the included micro USB charger. To connect it, let's go into our settings app on our iPad. Here we'll select Bluetooth on the left, and the Vidami Blue will show up at the bottom under other devices. Tap on it to pair. There, the Vidami Blue is now paired with our iPad. To use that in OnSong, we'll simply open OnSong and then tap on the foot pedal icon in the menu bar. OnSong works with a variety of foot pedals, so you can tap in the title bar to select them more quickly. Scroll down to find Vidami Blue. Now, we can either tap on the screen to provide different actions for the Vidami to perform, or we can press on a pedal on the Vidami itself. Out of the box, the buttons of the Vidami Blue allow you to control OnSong by scrolling up and down and back and forth through your set. Let's take a look. To scroll down, simply press on the forward button in the lower right-hand corner of the Vidami Blue. To scroll up, press the back button. To go to the next song, press the loop button. And to go back to the previous song, press the speed button. You can also press the play pause button to open up QuickPick. Of course, you can also perform any of the other actions that OnSong can do with a foot pedal by configuring it in the foot pedal actions menu. Let's take a look. Again, let's open up our foot pedal screen by tapping on the foot pedal icon in the menu bar. And then we can press the Vidami pedal that we want to configure. For instance, let's say we want the play pause button to do something else. Tap on it, and let's go down to user interface and toggle low light mode. There, now when I press the play pause button, my screen will invert for low light mode. Press it again, and it'll come back. OnSong has almost 200 actions that you can perform with these different buttons. You can also use something called gears if you want to perform even more functions with a single foot pedal. Let's take a look. The Vidami Blue has 5 buttons, but let's say we want to have 4 of those buttons navigate through our song. But then we want to also use those buttons to do something else, like send messages to our team. Let's configure the play pause button to switch gears. I'm going to go to the gears section, shift, and we're going to shift up. Now a gear is simply collections of actions that can be performed. If I tap on the up arrow in the lower right corner, this allows me to configure gears. By default, we have gear 1. I'm going to create gear 2. When I select it, now I can perform different actions with those buttons. For instance, I can set my speed button to send a message, like start. I can have my loop button send a different message. My back button send a different one. And maybe my forward button to send the current song that we're playing, or the one we're playing next. Now when we press the buttons, they'll perform the action. As soon as the action's done, you'll see in the lower left corner the number 1. This means we're on gear 1, which is our default gear, which means we can navigate through our songs using all 4 of those buttons that we had before. If I press the play pause button, we'll switch to gear 2, and I can then send different messages. You'll see that it automatically switches back to gear 1 once that action is performed. So if I want to send a different message, I'll press that shift up button again, and then press the action that I want to perform. I hope that demonstrates all the functions of the Vidami Blue pedal and how you can use 5 buttons in conjunction with gears to perform almost 200 different actions in OnSong. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us.